Welcome back one and all, my name is Eltimar, and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Tyranny. Where we left off last time, we picked up a new character, Kills in Shadow. So yeah, we're going to try her out a little bit. We're going to continue on our way to Deserter's March. We're 2 hours away. My dog is barking up a storm, so if you can hear him, just ignore him. He is being a bit of a brat currently. Yep, being a brat. Anyways, so we're here in the Deserter's Marsh. It doesn't look like a huge area. It's actually relatively small.
Slow and steady. Spotted something.
There's a trap there. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Oh, also we're still in fast mode. Let's not do that. Hi, raiders. Traders, so Eltimar says anyway. Not my place to ask questions. Bronze withered helm, a missive, armor and stuff. What's the missive say? That's probably the most important thing for us to take a look at. If I were a missive, where would I be? No, it's a strength thing. Quest items. This rolled scrap of parchment tucked away in a satchel appears to be an undelivered missive. R. Suspicious. Cannot deliver reports. Come to the marsh in a fortnight. Look for a rusted blade and shield. A fortnight, you say? This is a pretty small area.
On the lookout.
That looks like a main camp up there. There's Kalia. A young woman looks up at you, or looks you up and down. What in Kairos' bloated bladder do you want? Your brother wasn't kidding when you said you were strong-willed. My brother? Great, let me guess. Callian sent you to come save me from myself again, right? He mentioned you have a knack for getting yourself into trouble. Callian isn't one to judge what's trouble and what isn't. He wouldn't leave Lethian's Crossing unless something was chasing him. My dim-witted dullard of a brother worries too much. I'm fine. She turns away from you. End of story. What are you doing out here in Deserter's March anyways? I'm doing my part, is what I'm doing. I've come to Deserter's March to join the Bronze Brotherhood, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. If you're so enthusiastic to join, why are you standing here and not actually joining the Brotherhood? Her expression turns from one of defiance to that of a bashful child. I spoke with Locke, but he turned me away because he said he had something else more important to deal with. I knew I could convince him to let me join, but by the time I gathered up my courage to speak with him again, a different group of Brotherhood soldiers turned up. They didn't seem to be very happy with Locke, so I figured I should wait it out and see what happened before approaching again. You need to rethink this. Just go back to your brother and give it time. And do what exactly? In Lethian's Crossing, I won't be contributing to anything. I won't be helping anybody. Here, with the Brotherhood, I have a chance to make a dent in Kairos' offensive. Surely someone such as yourself can understand what I'm trying to do here. I do understand. If you like, I'll talk to the Brotherhood recruiters on your behalf. Thanks for your help. I can't really argue with her point there. Now, unfortunately, it looks like there's going to be a bit of a fight here. Locke has a big warhammer and some friends, and then there's Myrick, who also has a big warhammer and some friends. Eltimar is a murderer, a thief, and a coward. How can you stand with him? He went too far. Death is inevitable in war, but slaughtering innocent settlers? What possible reason could he have had to kill them? They were regrettable but necessary deaths. Eltimar needs the helmet if we want to keep Lethian's Crossing out of Kairos' hands. Necessary? Do you hear what you're saying? That was a slaughter, and now the crossing is vulnerable. If the helmet isn't returned, the Bane will overwhelm it. Everyone calm down. Locke looks back and forth between you and Myrick and sighs. You were right, Fatebinder. He addresses Myrick. Have your men lower their weapons, and I will have my men do the same. Fatebinder, I implore you to help us. I want to avoid more bloodshed if possible. Alright, let's talk to some people here. Let's try not to get in the middle of a huge fight. Locke looks at you cautiously as you approach and holds up his hands. Fatebinder, I know that recent events in Lethian's Crossing were unusual as well as regrettable. In light of Eltimar's actions forcing your hand, we will overlook all the Brotherhood blood on your sword. It's a warhammer, so I mean, that would be 0. So there you go. Right now, the important thing is to convince Myrick that Rhea doesn't have anyone's best interests in mind, and that his insatiable need to be the victor is going to get us all killed. It would seem not everyone in the Brotherhood agrees with Rhea methods. No, we might be mercenaries, but we aren't murderers. Myrick is a loyalist, so he follows Rhea orders without question, no matter how crazy they are. Myrick isn't an evil person. He's just having a hard time thinking for himself, and is easily manipulated. Maybe you can talk some sense into him. If he isn't careful, he's going to get a lot more people killed. There's nothing more terrifying than blind faith in flawed leaders. Why does Rhea want the Forge-bound Master? If I only knew, I might have been able to prevent this. Rhea has become increasingly unstable since Kairos' forces took Lethian's crossing from him. Perhaps he meant to better arm the Brotherhood. We can always use quality weapons, so getting a hold of a forge-bound iron would be an exciting prospect. With Kairos' forces on a move, that would be welcome. I've been stationed in Deserter's March for some time now, and I see a growing number of Kairos' men in the area. Something is going to happen, and it's going to happen soon. I was reporting every sighting to Rhea telling him it was no longer safe to stay here with all the disfavored around, but Rhea wouldn't hear of leaving. It is only a matter of time before they show up in force and kill all of us. Last time I heard anything from Rhea he was talking about taking extreme measures to keep Lethian's crossing out of Kairos' hands. Locke shakes his head. With the theft of the Mage Bane helmet, I think Rhea is planning on using the Bane. I don't know how, and I'm terrified to see what he'll do. Do you know where I might find Rhea I have no idea. Myrick probably does, though. I'll speak to Myrick. Rhea doesn't trust you, Fatebinder. Why should I listen to anything you have to say? I don't care if you trust me, but you will listen to me if you want to stop all this bloodshed. If that were possible, Rhea would have already found a way, but you are welcome to try, no matter how futile the effort. What do you wish to know? Why did Rhea take the Forge-bound Master? I don't ask, I just do. If you need to know why he wanted it, he will have to tell you, and he doesn't want to talk to you. How can you follow a man that kills his own men so indiscriminately? They must have been traitors to the Bronze Brotherhood. Myrick said this is more himself than you, otherwise Rhea wouldn't have killed them. That has to be the reason. Rhea invaded Lethian's crossing and attacked everybody, including his own men. We were in the middle of war, Fatebinder. People die. There was defiance in Myrick's eyes, but no conviction behind his statement. Perhaps they betrayed him. Perhaps they tried to mutiny. We don't know his true motivations. He looks to the side and you can tell he doesn't really believe his own words. They must have been traitors. Do you really believe Rhea is a good leader? Yes. Myrick makes the declaration vehemently. I know everything he does will be good for everybody. We just have to trust him. They must have been traitors again. If the men Rhea kills are traitors, the Bronze Brotherhood must have a lot of them. Myrick pauses his lips, and his eyes move back and forth as he considers your words. You might have a point, Fatebinder, but I still don't trust your motives. I am not going to turn over the leader of the Brotherhood on speculation. There must have been traitors again. Locke thinks Rhea is acting in his own self-interest. He wants you to see Rhea for who he really is. No, he is doing what is best for Lethian's crossing. Myrick looks conflicted. Isn't he? And shakes his head. Yes, he must be. He trails off confused. Let's talk about something else. Why are you in Deserter's March? Rhea sent me here to retrieve any loyal soldiers I can find. I assumed that would include Locke, but apparently I was wrong. The penalty for disloyalty is death. So if Rhea sent you, you know where he is. Even if I had that information, why should I tell you? Because it's important that I find Rhea No. I don't trust you or your motivations. I won't tell you. I don't have any more questions at the moment. Have you had any luck of convincing Myrick to stop blindly following Rhea He is not as sure of Rhea as he once was. Myrick, think about what it used to mean to be a brother, and what the Brotherhood used to be. The Rhea we knew would never do these horrible things to his own men. You would die, or you will die if you keep with him. But he has never led us wrong, Locke. Don't you remember? Nothing could stop us. No one could hold us back. What happened? Help us, Myrick. Rhea must be stopped any way we can. No, Myrick shakes his head defiantly. Rhea may have his flaws, but I am a failure as a soldier if I don't follow my leader, regardless of his shortcomings. He faces Locke. I am sorry, brother, but the price of betrayal is death. Hey, we have allies on our side this time. Alright, well, I guess it's go time. Well, let's hit that raider in the face. Actually, let's try, what's our big attack? Not Head Strike. Skull Cracker on Myrick.
Got it.
Oh, that was cool. How much damage did that do? Let's take a quick peek. Eltimar grazes. Skullcracker, 128 damage crushing, and then I did 40 additional damage when he disengaged by rolling away as a lifeless mass. Let's head smash him in the face too. That is an amazing ability. I really like that ability. And that's the last guy there. Let's just finish him off.
I got it.
Dude, stop doing the weird things and just hit him. Locke shakes his head. I had hoped to avoid the bloodshed. He didn't need to die, but there was no other way this could have ended. Rayatoman needs to pay for what he has done to his people. If you want to find Rayatoman, search Mirak. If anyone knows where that madman has gone, he would. That sucks. I didn't necessarily want to kill them. So there is some fancy bronze armor, but it's not that great, actually. A broken axe and the old wall's keystone. Locke makes a sharp gasp when you take the stone from Myrick's body. That's one of the keystones Rayatoman uses to enter the old walls at Twin Rivers. If Myrick has a keystone, Rayatoman must be there. Okie dokie, I'll get on that. As soon as I grab a throwing dagger. Does that mean... Actually, wait, hang on. What does our throwing dagger do again? Our quill, I should say. Plus 10 to control life. I think our bronze one is going to be better. Actually, we can find out really quickly. It is better in almost every way, including in accuracy. We'll put it as a secondary set and we'll switch to that. We do want him to have a throwing dagger because we want him to not die, and he probably will definitely die in melee.
Curious.
Oh! Where's the trap? I can never find the traps. There it is. Even with them slightly glowing, they're hard to see. Mostly due to color blindness, admittedly.
No can do.
But there is surgery for color blindness coming out, apparently. Some sort of like stem cell injection into your eye. I'm really kind of curious about that. That's a nice shield, and it's better than what we're using. An crude map. We will take a look at the map and the shield. First of all, the shield, though. Whoop, whoop. That is fancy looking. Now he looks more like a real soldier again. That's kind of a cruddy helmet. Is it better than what you're using? No, not even close. You can't use any new armor because your armor is just what it is. You can't use armor as well because you have a huge disfigured body. Are those gauntlets better than what we're using? I thought I saw gauntlets. Hang on. Give my guy the better gear. 1.5. 2. Okay. Damn. Can't believe he had the wrong gauntlets on. He needs all the armor he can get. He's got 18 armor. He actually has more armor than our tank, technically. That armor is lesser, so I can go to the inventory. Inventory. Yeah. Those are better than his. What's of rogues? Plus 10 subterfuge. Sure, throw that on. Actually, we should give that to her. Doesn't need a dagger. Don't need that. I wish we could just auto put everything into our stash. Which you can from the loot menu, but I always accidentally put it on a character instead. Because I'm dumb. I've got a case of the dumb, apparently. We're just going to carefully move all of the cheese and healing potions and battle axes and moss and flowers, whatever that is, and opal. Oh, we have lots of gems. We should probably sell some of our gems as well. We have boatloads of them. Okay, that's better. And this says, disfavored scouts such as these are not an uncommon sight in Deserter's March. These two were likely attempting to observe the Brotherhood's camp below and were gifted several arrows for their trouble. So they died. Now, there is one more thing we were supposed to look at in our inventory, possibly that map. The disfavored soldier drew a crude map depicting Deserter's March and other nearby wilderness areas. Multiple lines and connection points likely indicate patrols and fortified positions. The sheer number of them suggests that Kairos' forces are making aggressive attempts to control the region surrounding Lethean's Crossing. Okay, so we know there's lots of enemies, potential enemies, around. Oh, Nicandros, don't die on me, bud. He winces and moans softly. You there. Thought I was dead, did you? Thought you'd just help yourself to those crates? Was on my way to get these to the forge bound. Seems that won't be happening. What happened to you? Was crossing through the Deserter's March. Stopped for just a moment and it happened. Blade right in my back. I didn't even see who or what had done it. Looks like I won't be finishing my duty here. Listen, the shipment, it's property of the forge bound. Do the world a bit of service and give it to them instead of pocketing it. These are dark times. Lethean's Crossing needs the support. Will you take this to them? I'll make sure that the shipment gets there. He grips the side of the broken cart, lifting himself up that his face is level with yours. Good. Be swift about it. You must. You must. He coughs, spitting thick clumps of blood on the ground. Damn, never thought this is how I would go out. What? I think it's supposed to be he loses hold of the cart and falls back against it, hitting the ground hard. The old man gasps, the sound from his throat torturous and wet. After a few moments, he's silent. Well, I mean, he held on.
Something cautiously.
Let's go disarm that. Alright. Sorry, I just had to quickly text my fiancée. So unprofessional, but I told her I texted her and I forgot to. Also, we missed something here. Oh, he died, right. We can loot his dead body. That seems kind of rough, but you know what? We will take his Cairn's Leaf for ourselves, and we will put it to good use. Let it sit in the inventory for the entire game, because I always say I'll use it in the front of a big fight, but I never do.
Found something.
Ah, there we go. Agent's reports. This bundle of pages, cleverly hidden within a rocky crevice at Deserter's March, contain a meticulous set of reports meant to be delivered to someone named HB. The letters record detailed observations of the Brotherhood operations, starting a few span back. The author appears to have infiltrated the mercenary gang and spent most of his time helping the Brotherhood establish a base of operations at the old walls near Twin Rivers. The spy was able to observe Rhea Timon on a number of occasions. His name changes like every couple conversations. It's either Rhea Toman or Rhea Timon. But anyways, and notes the leader has been growing increasingly comfortable in the strange environment and unafraid of disturbing the arcane ruins. In another letter, the agent notes that several sages were brought to Rhea Toman, likely unwillingly. It's actually spelled differently in the same paragraph, in an effort to unravel some of the mysteries of the old walls. As the leader grew more brazen, he also became more paranoid, accusing the Brotherhood soldiers of betrayal. The last letter appears to have been written in haste, the ink smeared in a number of spots. Had to leave. Lifted sage notes and magic scrolls to get back enemy plans. R is likely a greater threat than thought. Join wilderness patrols, but absence from old walls will be noticed. Documents hidden, sewn in tunic. Route will intersect with Iron Veil. Look for brother with copper nose ring and scar on left jaw. Alrighty, let's. Interesting. This could be the weapon. These could be the weapons mentioned in the missive, though nothing of significance can be seen nearby.
I'll stay downwind of our enemies.
We found. Oh, that. Oh, I see. The letter that we got. That's what it is. Okay. Were we supposed to find some other thing here? I thought there was one other quest. Tidbit of note for us to do while we were here. Where are our quests? There we go. Journal. That's what I was looking for. And under quests. Stirring Vision. No, Lethean's Crossing. So we found the mission shipment, right? We have the weapon shipment back to Lohara. Okay, we got that. We haven't looked for Shandor yet. And we told... Oh yeah, we agreed to speak with Locke about... What's her name? Let's go see if we can get her to join the crew. Might as well, we said we would. And we're going to need all the allies we can get anyways. If you haven't already been to Twin Rivers Fatebinder, I suggest you go there next. Take the keystone and show it to Welby. She'll be able to help. Kalia would like to be part of the Brotherhood. What can she do to join? Fatebinder, really? That runt in the Brotherhood? Her determination is admirable, but I don't think so. She's quite determined to join and prove herself. It's worth a shot. Locke stares at you for a while before speaking. Fine. She will have her chance, but we won't go easy on her. Tell her to meet Welby in Twin Rivers. Everyone needs their orders before they're allowed to fight. He reaches into a pouch and produces a small stone with a symbol carved in it. This is my token. Give it to Kalia, and tell her Welby will allow her into camp as long as she has that with her. That is all I will do. The rest is up to her. Alright then. We can tell her that she's gonna go die horribly. Maybe she won't, who knows, but I think she's going to be dead. Locke has agreed to let you join the Bronze Brotherhood. Take this token to Welby in Twin Rivers. Near the old walls? Kalia says apprehensively. Are you sure I need to go there with all the Bane that could be there? She trails off. Where's all the bravado? Do you want to join the Bronze Brotherhood or not? Thank you for your help. I won't forget this. She is going to be corpsed at some point. Possibly by me.
Let's be off.
We're going to Twin Rivers next anyway, so we can go check up on her at that point. 18-hour walk? No big deal. Alright. I think my roommate is drumming away, so there might be a little bit of beat in the background. If there is, just ignore it. Help! Before they kill us all, flushed with fatigue and wide-eyed panic, a Brotherhood warrior bounds towards you, fleeing the sounds of battle. To arms! Calm yourself and explain. The Scourges! He hunches forward, trying to catch his breath. They swarmed us from every direction. He points towards the battle behind him. The first brother, Reatoman, he entered the old walls, and shortly after the Bane swarmed us. He regains some composure and speaks more clearly. We've been cut off from base camp. Welby tried to maintain some sense of order, but after Reatoman vanished and the Scourge appeared, the doors to the old wall sealed shut. I will help you. I need to get into the old walls. You would support the Brotherhood in this fight? His posture straightens and he hoists his weapon with vigor. Then victory might still be ours. Bolstered with enthusiasm, he charges back towards the swirling battle. It feels right to help a fellow soldier for a change. Make no mistake, he's a sellsword, but so few enjoy the privilege of fealty to Ash. Let's be off. Don't swarm in, you're gonna die. I'm gonna help you. Holy shit, that is quite the melee. Everyone just go here. You guys can all do your thing after that. That thing is gonna die. Nice. Alright, next up. Let's go.
Right.
We're gonna use our Skull Shatter on that Scourge. You don't stand a chance against me, Scourge. I'm not being arrogant, it's just, I mean, you're badly injured and I am a killing machine. That's literally what I do. Holy shit, we're actually taking a lot of damage though. Oh, that thing blows up when it dies, right? Those hurt a little bit. You fight well. Remind me to always stay on your side of the battlefield. The soldier loosens the bindings on his gauntlets and flexes his fingers. By the Brotherhood, who knows how much worse that might have been without your help. I am Brother Kalis. I apologize there wasn't time to for introductions earlier. On behalf of the Bronze Brotherhood, I welcome you to the Twin Rivers. I can only assume you are here for Reatoman. What happened here? What are Reatoman's plans for Lethian's Crossing? I wish I knew. Reatoman said he was going to carry out the next part of his plan. He unsealed the door and went inside with some of our brothers. A few minutes later, the Bane came pouring out of the entrance and overwhelmed us. I saw Reatoman standing at the entrance wearing a strange helmet. He was smiling. He watched the Bane overwhelm us and he was smiling. Then the doors closed and I became a little more occupied with staying alive. I need to get inside. Can you point me to the entrance? The entrance is to the north, but the bridge is out. Damn, Scourges are more wily than they let on. Unless you want to jump across the river, you'll have to go around. He thumbs over his shoulder. You won't get much luck with getting inside since Reatoman sealed the entrance behind him. Welby might be able to help you, though. She was trying to rally my brothers northeast of here. Okay. He taps his hand to his helmet, and says farewell. Let's move through the dense underground. Why not? We can get some loot from up here. There's a backpack. What is it? A regenerating Tangleroot Braid. We should probably give that to our beast mode character. She needs a little bit of health help. 1 health every 6 seconds is not a whole lot of health, but you know what? It's good enough.
Slow and steady.
Anything else up here, though? No? Okay. We got a little bit of experience for athleticsing our way up, so that's always good. And we're going to go back down, of course. Oh, I'm out of apple cider. What a terrible turn of events. What a nightmare this day has become. The most extreme of first world problems. Ran out of apple cider. Okay, so we're gonna fix this bridge. The bridge has collapsed and is completely unusable in its current state. I'm just gonna jump across because I am a boss. There's at least one scourge here.
Your days end here.
Why did everyone kind of run past it? Come on. That AoE hurts.
I don't need that rib to scribe.
Okay, we found a Lox token. Oh, she's dead.
Have a look here.
I knew it. I totally knew it. I'm awesome, guys. I totally called it. Hey, some iron.
Moving cautiously.
Well, I mean, nothing we can do about that now. Ooh, fancy armor. I think it's better than ours, actually. It is better than ours. I mean, we lose a little bit of Pierce, Frost, Corrode, Arcane, but we gain a ton of Slash, Crush, Fire, Shock. Totally worth it. The thing you want to know about Bane as well, just as a side note, is that they are very, very hard-hitting in terms of arcane damage, and arcane damage goes through most defenses. That's why they can hit our main characters so hard, even with armor and everything on, so arcane damage, that's what they do. I can totally hear my roommate just pounding away on his electric drums. At least they're not real drums, I'll give him that.
That wasn't so
Because if
hard.
they're real drums, I might murder somebody. Oh! Looks like a fight's going on. We're quick saving and going right in. That's a lot of dudes. Everyone goes here,
Right. Can't do.
and we're gonna go right into this fight. Full force. We are going to hammer that Scourge, though.
Can't
Head
do.
Smasher. What are you doing? Why didn't you do your attack? I don't like your newfound terror. Come on.
Right.
Okay, that should die now. That's really quick. And then we'll use our sun. We still haven't done our big attack yet. Go
Can't
do
do
your
that.
big attack. That is literally your only job right now. Okay, it's almost dead. Welby's injured. Our tank is almost down. Hope she can heal in time.
I've got it.
I'm going down.
That was worth a shot.
Will do.
That fear, though. Scourges are kind of tough. I mean, there are harder creatures, obviously, but still not easy. Hang on, I will talk to you in a second, Welby, but there's important looting to happen. Ooh. Are they better than mine? Not particularly.
Won't happen. No can do.
I want you to do this. That's what I want. Go up there. I want to see what's up here. Oh, there's Sandro. We should probably rest first, though. We are really low life. Hi, Sandro. Stay back, I'm armed. Clad in the piecemeal leathers, the sweaty man sizes you up, relaxing slightly as he reads your features. Leave me be, please. I'm sick and I wish to be left alone. I don't wish to speak to anybody right now. I know you killed Dea's wife. What? You must be joking. I would never. His mouth moves, but no words form as he steps back a pace. It's a lie! His eyes dart about many directions. He could run. Block him from fleeing. Stepping forward and planting your leg down firmly, you trip Sandro as he bolts forward into a sprint, landing first on his knees, then his hands. Sandro curses and hollers in surprise. When the dust settles, he limply rises to his knees. shoulders slumped in defeat. May Cairo strike me down if I'm lying, he trembles pitifully. I didn't kill Phaedra. She did. It was Dea. You saw Phaedra die? I won't be forgetting it, no matter how hard I try. He wipes at his eyes, his body shaking. It was Dea. I watched her kill her own wife. He takes several long breaths, doubling over in panic. It was during that last raid, when the brigands attacked. Why would Dea kill her own wife? How should I know? Dea was never very happy with her. She wasn't happy that Phaedra and I were friends. Phaedra never should have married her. I told Phaedra it was a bad idea, but she wouldn't listen, and now she's dead. If you and Phaedra were friends, why would Dea frame you? He takes a long, deep breath, because I told Phaedra not to marry Dea, and she has always hated me for that. Phaedra and I have been friends since childhood. We promised to always be honest to each other, even when it hurts. When Phaedra left to live in the Bastard City, I stayed in Lethian's Crossing to keep an eye on things for her. Then Phaedra told me she had fallen in love. I was initially happy for her, but when she brought Dea back to Lethian's Crossing to meet me, I could see right away that Dea wasn't interested in Phaedra, aside from what Phaedra could offer her. You're hiding something. Just tell me, or I'll slit your throat. Alarmed, Sandro throws up his hands to stave you off. Please have mercy. You see, Phaedra, well, she was Lethian's granddaughter. As Lethian's only female heir, she inherited the land that was Lethian's Crossing, but she didn't like to make a fuss about it. She did what was needed to ensure the future of the town and left it at that. He looks around nervously and whispers, Dea, on the other hand, wanted more. I think she taxed the merchants till near their breaking point if she was able. So you're saying Dea married Phaedra for her land? Essentially, yes. I don't think Dea ever loved Phaedra. She always had other motives. Phaedra was head over Kairos in love with Dea. She was charismatic. I always knew what to say to Phaedra to make her smile, but as soon as Phaedra's back was turned, Dea's fangs would start to show, in a manner of speaking. Why should I believe any of this? His shoulders slump down, and a defeated look crosses his face. I don't have any proof. All I can do is trust that as a Fatebinder, you know what I'm saying is true. Why are you wearing Phaedra's necklace? This? He touches the simple turquoise medallion around his neck. It is mine. Phaedra bought it for me in Arden 10 years ago. Sandra looks about. Did Dea tell you this was Phaedra's necklace? That's absurd. The necklace is the symbol of friendship that Phaedra and I had. Give me the necklace. I wish to fool Dea. Sandro eyes you with suspicion. She lies about me, so now I should lose my necklace? The one that Phaedra gave me? He grabs the turquoise medallion and runs it between his fingers for a long moment. Fine, take it. If it brings Dea to justice, then it's worth the price. Also, I want whatever is in your thing here. So, things aren't as simple as we thought. We have a money-grubbing whore to deal with, possibly. Should we go take care of that now, or deal with this whole... We'll talk to Welby first. You have gained favor with the Bronze Brotherhood. I was hoping to see you again, Fatebinder. Welby looks at the bodies of the Scourge. You picked the perfect time to show your face. Normally I would ask you to explain yourself. She gives you a stern look. Indiscriminately attacking those with different views from yours is the sign of a small mind, but in light of recent events, I'm inclined to agree with your methods. You're here for Ray Atoman, aren't you? Welby nods as if she's answering her own question. I won't waste your time. He's gone. As is the keystone, you'll need to get to him. That half-wit brute Mirek took it to Deserter's March. She spits when she says Mirek's name. He went to gather more support for Ray Atoman's maddening plot. The brothers out there are enraged by Ray Atoman's betrayal. He's gone crazier than a Candle Mountain miner. So if you're here to help, we'll take any help we can get that keystone... Or if you're here to help, we'll take any help we can get that keystone back from Deserter's March. What? I'm going to reread that sentence because that was a weirdly worded sentence. So, if you're here to help, we'll take any help we can get to get that keystone back from Deserter's March. That was a poorly written sentence, but that's okay. I've got my hands full here. Is there anything else I can do to help you? What is Ray Atoman hoping to accomplish? His growing mania with the Bane has exploded into an obsession. I think he's planning on using them to purge Lethian's Crossing of the unworthy. She points emphatically towards the old walls as she speaks. The problem is the Bane know nothing of worth. All they know is death and chaos. If Ray Atoman is allowed to go through with this, Lethian's Crossing will be destroyed. I'm here to help you. Relief washes over her worn face. You have my gratitude, Fatebinder, but it will have to wait until you've retrieved the keystone and this madman has been dealt with. Got the keystone. That is wonderful news. Unfortunately, this is the only first puddle of beastman piss we have to deal with. We must get inside the old walls and confront Ray Atoman. And I know that's not going to be easy. Let me know when you're ready and we'll go together. I'll return. I do want to go into the old walls, but not quite yet. First of all, we're going to go deal with Dea first. Okay, we really didn't have to watch that guy walk out of frame.
Let's be off.
That was a very long long thing for that specific thing. What the hell?
You see what I... Pull yourself together!
Oh, there's traps. That sucked. That was my own fault. Luckily we can
Quiet down.
rest soon. But first we have to loot some things. Oh, there's a whole army there. Let's quick save. So what are we up against? That's a big army of guys. There's Malice and a Scourge, several Scourges. I wonder if we can funnel them into a area. Let's see if we can funnel them across the bridge.
At once.
You are going to be our puller. Congratulations on your promotion. Did I save?
As you command.
Let's quick save with them not queued up to do an attack, because that seems like a bad idea. Run! Run, 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 run. I don't care how many come, just as long as it's not every single one of them possible.
I will aid you.
Okay. Well, I mean, this is fine. Did you want to cast that spell, or? Oh, you're feared. Ooh, okay, that hurts. Oh, not you. This guy, just... no. There. I think I used my special ability by accident. Could you buff up our people? Okay. Now we have our big guy, our main guy.
I'm consumed in darkness.
One down. Let's pull back a tiny bit. Let's try and get them on the bridge. Or off the bridge, I should say. Rhyme spike.
Consider it done.
Down. Next one. I want you to use Mantle of Flames on him, and I want you to back up.
Done.
Right. On it.
Okay, time to get out of there. Heal him. Smash that one.
My armor feels... right?
Come on, die. Okay.
Ready?
Sorry, can't.
I need you to move
No
back.
reason to tear.
Let's pull back a teensy bit more.
I'd had
How's your
no other
heal?
way. Consider it done. Stand tall, big
Damn
man.
it. That's okay, we'll finish this fight off.
I'll take care of it.
Okay, everyone should stand back up now. I think we're out of combat. And we'll go finish off
I'd have it
Malice,
no
I think
other
is the
way.
only one left. And then we'll loot the battlefield. That is the best part of any fight.
Oh, soft, soft, soft.
So there's Malice. My main character is hurt really badly. He might actually die. We're gonna have to buy more camping supplies, I think. Which is fine. I'm sure we can find some around. Quick save. Everybody except for you.
Your days end here.
Use 6.
Sorry, can't.
Malice has lots of life.
Felt nothing.
Come on. What was that?
On it.
I need you to heal, dude,
On
not
your command.
do your whatever you're doing. Oh, it died. Kills in Shadow hit it for 44 damage? Wow.
Good work.
Okay. Yay, we won. Let's just throw everything in here for now, and then we'll deal with the loot later.
We'll seep into shadow.
I do want to check out what that scroll was we picked up, though. Was it important? Was it a quest item? Not that one. Not the missive. We already did that one. That's an edict. That's a pole. So nothing there. Might have just been a normal scroll, now that I think about it. So we killed Malice. Kind of a toughish fight, but not awful. Oh, I see. We were supposed to go that way. I mean, we could athletics across, which is what we did. But really, you were supposed to just fight Malice across the bridge and then continue on. Okie dokie. We are going to go to Lethian's Crossing, I guess. Go tell that one guy his sister's dead, which was totally our own fault. But she would have done it anyways. Also, we're out of time on this video, so we're going to do that in the next one. Like always, if you guys have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Have yourselves a wonderful evening. Take care.